Cheers, everybody, and welcome back to Minecraft Survival, episode number 6. Linking, building. In between episodes this time, I've been busy linking and building. Take a look around at the world right here. Just take it all in, immerse yourself. Do you notice anything different about the world? Here, hold on. Let me go up to the bowsprit right here. You notice anything at all? Yeah, that's right, I learned that vocabulary. That's nice, but don't notice that. No. The world. Yep, that's right. I've done it. Minecraft 1.18.1. Life is good. And I'm only like a week late, okay? I updated the world. The feelings of accomplishment that I'm feeling right now, indescribable completely. To continue to set the tone for today's episode, the meme of the day. This meme right here from r/wattles. Thank you so much for the meme. And truly, it's an honor that the content can actually do that for you. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. If this is you too, remember, just stay strong. You got this. Besides linking and building in between episodes, I went down to the water, got more food, and also back down to the mines. Would you believe it? I got 15 more. No, I'm kidding. I went down to the mines and got more deep slate for today's iron farm. That's exactly what we're going to do in this episode. Iron farm, fully up and running by the end of the episode. What can I say? It should be a piece of cake. So far, I feel like this world is coming along pretty nicely. We have the ship right there, looks pretty cool. Mount Goldmore right down there. From the ground, these two things look really nice. I was thinking initially, iron farm, put it like right up in the sky over here to look cool. But then I realized it's going to block the whole reason we came here, the mountain. And also, iron farms are kind of ugly, I'm not going to lie. Do I really want to look at that thing? Debatable. I mean, really debatable as in not even a chance, like not even close. I don't want to look at the iron farm. It's early game. I have a lot of deep slate, and don't get me wrong, I really love deep slate. The aesthetic of the stuff, it's immaculate. It's perfect. Also, side note, Grimstone. How did I forget the name? Grimstone. So anyways, we're going to build this stuff out of basically the best looking block in the game, which conveniently I have a lot of right now, which is really great. It's going to make the build very easy. However, I'm not like overly confident in how the aesthetics of this build are actually going to end up looking. We have plain glass and basically that's it. We have a little bit of deep slate and that's also it. And calcite. We have calcite too. It's an immaculate combination. I'm sure of it. I'm sure it will end up looking very cool. But not like 100% sure, so we're gonna hide it back here. Before this episode, I did a lot of looking around, a lot of planning, and I found this bowl right here on the top of the mountain. It's like a circle of ice, basically. I thought it looked pretty cool. Imagine an iron farm up in the sky above this thing, next to the ship, so we can see from the ship for sure, dumping iron golems off of it constantly, so they can play hockey and ice skate and figure skate too, and overall, just have a really nice, amazing, pleasureful life. That's what we're gonna do. The only problem that I can foresee with this location is, yeah, funny thing. The only problem is difficult. Getting villagers up on top of this mountain. How am I actually going to get villagers all the way up, you know, like 180 blocks into the air? I don't know. I'll figure it out today. 2 episodes ago, I found a village. Last episode, we were down in the mines, right by this mountain. Hopefully the villagers are still existing over there. Looks like the goats are doing fine. That's good. I hope the villagers are too. A strong start for the iron farm indeed. One thing that we're going to have to remember is water freezes up here. If I were to just put the water block down right there, get a zombie inside of it, walk away, then small problem. Small chain reaction problem. The water freezes, turns into ice. The zombie that's sitting inside of the thing, well, I don't know, but it's not inside of water, so it burns up, and then boom, goodbye zombie. Also, I don't have a name tag, so we're going to have to get a zombie that holds an item. Assuming I don't run out of building blocks for a staircase up to this thing, which, haha, nice try, zombie. Not a chance in the world of that happening. Getting a zombie inside of this thing is going to be the easiest thing to do in the world. All I need to do, basically, is make a staircase, lure a zombie up, trick it with a trap door. Very easy. Really, this couldn't be any more perfect. I just finished the staircase, went over to get a trap door, and nighttime begins. We only needed to be nighttime for a little while, long enough for me to walk up the staircase with a zombie, get it to fall inside of that thing, and then give it an item. I'm thinking paper, it's money, it will be fooled. All of this should be a pretty simple job. Like, I mean, it's straightforward. We have the trapdoor right there. Maybe I block that over so I don't fall. And then maybe... yeah, I feel like that makes sense. We don't need a creeper up here. It's all perfect timing, really. But it's also kind of rude. I was trying to make the staircase a little bit wider. And then it just turned to nighttime. So, I guess that's going to have to wait. There's a zombie. Alright, so we're going to have to watch out for things like that. Ideally, that doesn't happen a bunch of times. That will be the only time that happens because I don't have the silk touch. I'm not going to be able to fix that one. No. Come back, zombie, come back. We didn't even get to know you and you just despawned. Really? You just despawned. Yes, it's go time. One is back. Hey, zombie, will you pick that up? Will you pick that up? No, you don't pick that up. No. Can you pick this up? Oh, no, this is not good. Will you pick that up? Can you pick that up? No, you can't. You won't work. You're not good. Yeah, so only certain zombies can pick up items. If we don't have one pick up an item, then it's gonna despawn. So we're gonna need to find a different zombie. Find a different zombie. That's perfect. Money. Take the money. Will you take... One of you has to take the money. Like, you will take the money. No? Will you take the axe? One of you will. No? Really? Okay, fine. Yikes. I didn't think about that. Skeletons up here in the middle of the nighttime? I don't know. Money? Money. How about it? You want it? Yes. Yes, you definitely want it. Alright, so this is going to be the easiest thing that I've done so far. We have that creeper right there. That's very, very great. And then we have the zombie. Creeper. No explosions right now. And skeleton, just stay out of it. It involves me and the money man, okay? Me and the money man. That's it. Zombie, you come with me. Creeper, no. And we're not going to be able to do that sweeping edge stuff. No. Okay, yes, perfect. Zombie, right this way. Bring your money up this way. I promise you, I assure you, there's more money where that came from. Right up over here, my guy. Right inside of there's money forever. You'll be rich forever. Tricked and fooled. Really? I guess everything becomes Squid Game if you have enough money. So with that problem clear and done, definitely rolling it over to daytime. And now, it's time to go to the village. Don't worry about your friend. Your friend is busy. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, that's funny. You know, now that I think about it, I'm really glad we're done with the nighttime. I can't believe we didn't actually see a stray. Or a stray can't spawn up here, right? They definitely should be able to spawn inside of the mountains, though. Like, normal skeletons probably shouldn't exist there. It's a literal frozen mountain. If they spawn inside of the tundra, they definitely should spawn inside of the biome where the packed ice, like, literally generates as the floor. Yeah, that would make sense. So sit down. We need to have a talk. While I make my way over to the village, we need to talk about something. It's Destroy Like December, so remember that. And also Iron Farm. You might find yourself asking yourself a lot today, Iron Farm, why? It's episode number 6. Don't you want like a food farm or something like that? Yes, of course I want. Of course I want a food farm, definitely, of course. But also, I want an iron farm. You see, I thought if we make an iron farm, we can get going on some bigger automatic farms a little bit sooner. Iron is usually my problem when it comes to those farms. Like, I run out of the stuff for hoppers, run out of it for rails, run out of it for, yeah, you know, anything that involves iron. And if I build an iron farm now, I mean, there's no way I will ever run out of iron. Set this thing up now, and in like 5 episodes time, I'll have more iron than I'll ever need. I'll be able to throw this stuff into lava, not even think a second thought about it. It's gonna be great. So, village. Please have people living inside of this village. I don't like how quiet it is so far. If these villagers are gone... Oh, you're not gone. Oh, you're not gone. I doubted you. 2 of you too? Oh, that's like basically what we need. What we could do is either breed 2 villagers and take the baby, put in the 3rd one, or just take 3 villagers. It looks like we have a thriving population up here, and a child too. Oh, this is great. This is exactly what we needed. And also, look at these mountains. These things are like breathtaking. I should have been building over here, like that mountain and that mountain. We have 2 mountains that we need to name. That's Axolotl. But what is that? Alright, so as much as I'd like to stop and look around at this village, raid all of the chests today, we don't really have time for that. We need to get these villagers out of here as soon as possible too. This villager seems to be wandering off on its own, which tells me it doesn't really like its current living situation, so we'll go ahead and improve it. Into the boat. Perfect. So plan 1 here today is boat. Plan 2 is boat up on top of the mountain. Yeah, that's all I got. I mean, it's gonna be a long ride, but it's gonna be a ride. Iron Golem, just watching over the village, you know, doing your duty, protecting the villagers, keeping them safe at all costs, making sure they don't go anywhere or get hurt. Yep, looks like you're doing your job like perfectly. And oh my gosh, look, there's a bell too. We'll come back for the bell. Oh no, not the path. I didn't think about the path. You didn't tell me about the path. Come on. If you don't like this place, you gotta warn me about this stuff. Alright, so we have to think a little bit smartly about this. If I go down, there is no going back up. So if I go down right here, which I think is fine, it's gonna be tricky to go back up. Oh yeah, and for the mountain, we have to go up. A little bit. Up. Really, there's so much strategy to what I'm doing today that I wouldn't even be able to begin explaining what I'm going through, my thought process, everything like that. Oh my gosh, is that a grove? Oh, that is disgusting. That is a grove. I see why the villager doesn't like its living situation. So let's see. Think. What is the cheapest workstation possible to create? Cheapest workstation for the villagers? I mean, there's that. That's going to be cheap eventually. Not really. Oh, there's this. Composter. Hands down. Composter is literally all slabs. Composter is the cheapest workstation. So look, the villager doesn't like where it lived, and also, I don't think it knows a day of work in its life. If we put its workstation down right here, we let the villager out of the boat, it should... Yup. It sees the workstation, and it gets the job. That is exactly how we're going to get this villager up the mountain. We're going to use these workstations and probably chain them together, something like this. So we'll take that away. It's going to see that. There's no other workstations near here, so it'll just basically keep locking onto these workstations. I do it again, maybe right there. Take this one away. It should lock onto the next one. We'll just do one villager at a time. It's going to take a long time, but look at this. Chain them up the mountain over and over and over again. And as long as, like, the day is, like, the middle of the day where they can actually, you know, like, claim new jobs, and as long as we avoid powder snow, we should be good. I'm pretty sure a villager is going to be able to freeze. I don't want to find out. I'm not 100% sure, though. I mean, it would make sense. So, our first test. A big hill. Something like that right there. Can you make it up the big hill? Oh, you can. You can. You're so smart. Look at the size of that skull. Obviously, I shouldn't have underestimated you. You're genius. How about, like, right here? Can you make it all the way up here? You're going to be able to do it. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You're so smart. This is amazing. You're impressing everybody. Where are you going? Don't go anywhere near this spot over here. I don't know where you're going. Okay, so let's think about this. Where are you? No. You're not going back there. You're not going back there. We left there. Okay, so yeah. In the evening, the villagers meet together and they talk. And in the evening, which is now, this villager is going to want to go back to its old friends. That's a big problem. You know what? You wait in the field for the night. Until then, I mean, I guess I run around and shear some sheep. I could probably do that. And maybe, like, carve a path up the mountain. I feel like carving a path, a clean way that I can go up, would be pretty smart. There's this ruined portal. Any lava up here? Okay, well, fine. That's cool. At least there's this. Aha! Hey, sheep. Now it's morning and the next beautiful day. Sometime past the morning, the villager begins its work cycle. I don't know exactly when that is. I'm a little nervous about this. I feel like it might be too early for the villager. I mean, no, this is a good sign. I think it might be trying to claim its old job. Yeah, this is going to be piece of cake. Could have done this a couple episodes ago, to be honest. It's just going to take a little bit of time. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't know what it's doing. Where are you going? Where are you going? No. I have a clear path over there to that job. Yeah. That's what I thought. There might be a problem with the snow, though. I think it maybe got confused because of the snow in here or something. Or maybe the staircase is too steep. All right, the final stretch. Here's the big hill right here. Can we get the villager to go all the way up this hill? Come back to your workstation. I need you close as possible for this to work. Will you go up the hill? Oh, you're going up the hill. You're going up the hill. You see everything. Even this amazing view of that old town. Wow, you see it all. Like, I mean, I don't even really have to do anything. I just have to jump back and forth and place compost. Oh, no. Where are you going? Okay, so you have to do a little bit of stuff. You definitely have to keep your eyes on these things. The villager has done it. It's made it all the way over here on its own. I'm so proud of it. Look at this. We made it all the way back over to the iron farm, and there's still a lot of time left in the day. Like, half of the day. That's it. I thought this would take maybe like an entire day, maybe a little bit more for one villager. No. I severely underestimated myself and the villager. This is good. Now, the staircase. I made it a little bit wider for this exact moment. Hopefully, the villager can figure this out. Yeah, you can figure that out. Okay, cool. So, the villager should walk right up here. I covered the zombie fully up. I think we just push it into one of its stalls. See, I guess the hardest part about this is going to be making sure the villager doesn't actually fall off the side of the farm, but shouldn't be too difficult. So, villager inside of that pen, that's good. You just need a bed, maybe a torch inside of that thing. And then I need 2 more villagers. I like the red bed, the aesthetic of it. It's great, flawless. However, I also like the aesthetic of the blue bed. And it's going to look so good with the ice. Bed for the villager, torch for the villager. Make it a little bit safe for the villager. Bed, torch. Bed, torch. With the method set down and figured out, it's time for a little time lapse. While I move the other 2 villagers that I have to move from the village up to the iron farm, let's talk about Christmas trees. It's the holiday season. It's the Christmas season. Merry Christmas if that's your thing. If not, that's cool. Happy holidays. If you don't even acknowledge the month of December, well then, happy January. I hope you're doing well. So it's Christmas. It's also almost my birthday. 2 great, amazing reasons to put a Christmas tree up. Jordan and I put a Christmas tree up like a week ago, and it was really nice. Like, we went all out with the decorations this year. We went and got a bunch of new decorations and made it look like really aesthetic, vibey, and super nice. Here's one picture that I got of it. This picture. So the funny thing here is that cat inside of the picture, yeah, that actually wasn't one of the decorations that we purchased for the tree. That's my cat Franklin, actually. All right, so with peace, love, in the most warmth possible, Franklin is psychotic. He is crazy. He is insane. We love him so much. Like, I love him. He's very sweet, but he's also psychotic. The second we pulled the tree out of... No. Actually, the second we pulled the box out of where we had the Christmas tree box, Franklin noticed it. He's an observant king. We love to see it. As soon as we opened the box up, pulled the tree out, his eyes light up. And no, not because the Christmas tree is plugged in. Funny thing about that, last year, Franklin decided to bite the lights on the Christmas tree, and we still didn't pull them out, so the lights don't work. His eyes lit up because he loves to climb. Franklin's favorite pastime, other than sleeping, is probably climbing. So we build the tree that first night, and it looks really, really good. The whole time we're building the tree, we pull Franklin out of the tree. Cash, my other cat, is a little bit of a follower, which is fine. That's cool. He gets his ideas from Franklin. He sees Franklin climbing the tree and says,
"Wow, look at that. That looks very fun."
Now, the thing is, Cash is a ragdoll cat. Ragdoll cats are a little bit bigger. Cash, being a little bit bigger, he's not exactly as, fluent with motion, if that makes sense, and he's heavier. When Cash tries to climb the tree, the branches, literally start to fold down. It's not good at all. Throughout the duration of that first night that we had the tree up, about every 10 minutes, you hear a thud. What is that thud? Oh, well, it's Franklin methodically pushing the ornaments out of the tree until there were basically no more ornaments inside of the tree. Moving the villagers went really, really easily, so fast forward a couple days, we need to speed the story up. A couple days later, the tree looks terrible. It's a mess. The decorations are just all gone at this point. We put them away. We gave up trying to put them back on the tree. It just looks bad, like one of the worst Christmas trees of all time. So we decide to move the Christmas tree from where it is to a room where the cats don't go. Problem solved, right? Well, you would think problem solved. We put the tree inside of that room, and then somehow Cash got inside of that room. Then the biggest thought of them all happens. How do we figure out that Cash was in that room? Well, pretty simple, you see. We figure out that Cash was inside of that room because the Christmas tree is now on the floor, and the top part is bent. That's the story of how the cats have ruined Christmas. No, it's actually not that deep, but I need a new Christmas tree. Yes, that brings us to now, the final villager. Right this way, villager, right this way. Inside of that chamber, forever you will live. This is a safe, happy environment where you won't be working. You don't have to worry about work anymore at all, really. All you have to worry about is the zombie, possibly, and iron golems. So this build, moving the villagers up here, to be honest, if I had to rate it, I'd give that like an 8 out of 10. That was way, way easier than I actually thought it was going to be. I thought this whole process of, moving the villagers up the mountain, everything like that, yeah, I really thought that was going to be like a really complex, long, draining process, but no, definitely. Definitely not. It definitely was not that process at all. It was very, very easy to do. Workstations, 100% the way. To be honest, I don't know why I ever, anytime I built this farm before, use rail lines. Workstations were so easy to do. So this design, you might be wondering, what design am I building in today's episode? Who made this iron farm? Well, you know how it goes. Of course. We would only be using originally designed iron farms around here. It's my design. I mean, really, there's not too much that I can say. This iron farm runs, perfectly. It runs exactly how I need it to run, so why would I build any other design? The thing is also insanely easy to set up, and the rates are great. They're really, really good rates. So I found this lava pool while exploring for where I was going to build the iron farm. To fully finish setting this thing up, we're going to need a lava bucket. We're going to need a little bit more sand for glass. And I feel definitely disgusting about this, but Mojang does not leave me a choice. We're going to need this stuff, too. And just a little bit of it, but disgusting. I don't even have a choice. This hill right here is actually kind of like the perfect spot. Look at the view. You can see the iron farm, you can see the boat, you can see the goats, you can see it all. That's a nice spot. See, it's disgusting, really, absolutely repulsive, but they leave me no choice at all. Because there are no calcite stairs in the game, I have to use this stuff right here. It won't be anywhere near as good looking as calcite stairs, but it's the closest thing that I have. I'm really wondering what's up with this Minecraft bee. The bee has been flying around, this area for, the longest time. Don't you know your home is, nowhere near here? Does it look like there are any trees up here at all? Anything remotely close to something that looks like your house? I've spent a lot of time, working on today's build, making sure it's going to look okay and everything like that, and then I realized something, just now, 2 seconds ago, I realized that this farm is literally an Oreo. I've created a giant flying cookie. I mean, free iron is still iron, though, right? So we're going to put water inside of this farm. It's going to flow right over there. Small problem, though. We're up high inside of a cold biome. The water would freeze. So there's a workaround that I've come up with for this. What we're going to do, I think, and I'm pretty sure this should work, is go, up high above the farm. Maybe, here. I don't really want this to be, part of the farm, really. But we go up here. We could go even higher. Actually, yeah, let's do that. So we go high up, really, really high. 204 high, doesn't really matter at all. And then we do glass panes. The glass panes are going to act as a ceiling above this thing, I hope. And it should stop the water from freezing. All that I need to do is a line of glass panes right here, and then a line of glass panes where I have the water sources over there, and we should be good. And hopefully I'm like high enough up that I don't really notice these things too much, because they're ugly. Alright, here goes nothing. Glass panes up in the sky. They blend in pretty well. Water sources all over the place. If these water sources stay water sources forever, we're perfect, and we did it right. A couple of signs right in here to stop the water. And the iron farm, I think it's basically done. Yeah, no, the Oreo, the floating farm right there, I think it's basically done. All we need to do is figure out how to get rid of the iron golems. So I'm definitely thinking drop them straight down to the ground. I think that's going to line up with that block right there. Then put them in lava. But the thing is how do we do that? Like, do we just set the lava out right here and have them fall into it? That's kind of what I'm leaning towards right now. See, right now in life, I have like 3 goals. One of those goals is impressing you. It's not very impressive that I have 33 raw iron and 11 more right there. Yeah, it's just not exactly looking like insanely good. So for starters, I don't have like a bunch of extra iron. Keep that in mind. For followers, the theme up here is blue, like blue all over the place. I have a couple really cool ideas, like involving those holes, making them like some kind of foggy water over there too. That could be really cool. Blue plants, like the warp plants all over the place, maybe even a small building or two. I have dreams and goals and things like that, but if you think about most of the things that I just listed off right there, so like foggy water, something with like a lot of glass, warped plants, they're all things that I don't have. I don't own any of them right now, which is terrible. It might be something we have to come back to later is what I'm saying. So the lava, I think I can probably dump the lava like this. It's a little bigger than normal. I don't really want to work with more water. Dump the lava right there, put the signs all over the floor down there, hoppers on the floor down there, and then it should be good. Alright, so check this out. Hoppers. I'm gonna need a lot of hoppers inside of this thing. The hoppers need to go all over the entire floor. I don't have enough iron. I just used up basically the rest of my iron on this floor right here. I have 5 left. I don't know if I should do it. So what I think I'm going to do is dump lava inside of this thing. If I raise the floor up temporarily like that, the iron golem should be too big to fall inside of there. So they stand here and they get taken out. Hopefully the iron falls on the floor. I'm short enough to actually crouch and move around below this thing. So that's perfect. Eventually I have enough iron, finish the whole thing off, and it's flawless. Well, I mean, here goes nothing. I think that's that. We can go ahead and open the farm up. The villagers should start seeing the moneymaker right there and freak out. They're going to run back and forth like that. That's good. Going as planned. And if they've slept, iron golems might start spawning right away. If they spawn, my friend, I'm so sorry about that. You land there, you cook up. You're ice skating, I meant to say. Aha. We carefully deconstruct the staircase because it's horrendous looking, and also we don't need it anymore, so we can just pull that out. Alright, that's good for now. I'll take the rest down in a minute because profit. 4 iron right there already from one single golem. That's not too bad. It could be a little bit better if we had a flower too, but we didn't have a flower, so it is what it is. This thing is going to crank out iron for free, continuously, forever, and right now, this point in the series, 9 iron, that is the least iron that I will ever have again. Look at this, a second golem already. Yep, this is perfect. This is exactly as planned, and it looks like that new lava thing that I just came up with is a perfect size too. Yeah, so I'm actually like really happy with this farm. The only problem that I could maybe see myself having with it is the fact that it looks like an Oreo for sure. That might be an issue, but I'm pretty sure the free iron is going to override that, and I'll probably forget about the whole Oreo thing soon. Hopefully. I won't be able to max out the aesthetics of the iron farm area today, which is something that I'm definitely not overly ecstatic about. It is what it is. We'll come back later and fix it up. The best that I can do is maybe a couple more slabs on top of this lava pit. Functions perfectly from the bottom. Then I can creep in here, pick up these random things that have fallen, including the flowers. And then I can creep out of here. The flowers on the ground. I'm so sorry. I'm not jumping inside of that thing. Those flowers are going to have to wait. At the front, we should have a little bit more iron. We do, 14. That's perfect. We're going to have enough iron for the hoppers in no time. We can easily finish that at least. Correction, this point in the series with 2 iron. I don't like it. It's sad. It's disgraceful for sure, but this is also the lowest moment that I will ever have iron again. This farm is up and running. It's been working really good. I finished all the hoppers now, which means, unfortunately, I drained myself of iron again. But soon. Trust me soon. So the path up here. I was thinking about the path and what I could do. I thought maybe I could mix like a little bit of calcite into the ground, but then again, I kind of am, I'm not sure because it keeps snowing. And when it snows, the ground is completely covered, so is it even worth it? I don't know. I also built a staircase to go up the mountain. Now we have a proper way up and down to the iron farm. I figured it's the least that I could do. If I can't really decorate this area like I want to, I could at least make it easier to go up and down over to it. I also put a window right here for the iron golem, so That's the thing. And then this right here, iron. It's not very much right now because I keep using it, but it's iron. Automatically, efficiently, and for free. And that's where we're going to leave it today. Minecraft Survival, episode number 6, Iron Farm. With this thing set up, anything. We can do anything. Thank you all so much for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did and you haven't yet, consider leaving a like. It helps out huge time. Big thank you to my patrons, Archangel, Ground Crazy Mate, and Lord Zenero. I appreciate the support. What would you like to see next? Comment it down below. Make a meme, send it to r/wattles for a chance to be in the next episode. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye, everyone.